Hi, my name is Rebecca Davenport, and I am the Program Manager for the University of Utah's Yoga Teacher Training Program. Today we are going to be doing a 15-minute standing flow just to help open up all the joints from all the sitting you might have been doing during this time. So go ahead and stand on up if you're not already. We're going to bring our feet about hip-width distance, and arms are just going to rest at your sides. Now, bearing in mind that we all come in different body sizes, shapes, and are experiencing different things, I will do my best to help guide you through options as we approach each posture. On your next inhale, we're going to just let the arms lengthen down, pull the belly muscles up, supporting our lower back, and then exhale through the nose. A slow inhale, think about that breath just drawing all the way up from the base of your spine through the crown of the head. Exhale through the nose. One more deep breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Now when you exhale, think about fogging up a mirror, but keeping your mouth closed, so it helps open up the throat for a greater, deeper breath. On our next inhale, let's reach those arms up, pulling the belly muscles in. Hands are going to connect overhead. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and look up to your hands, opening up your throat. And on your exhale, you'll just lower the hands back down towards the center of your heart. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Belly is strong. Watch the hands touch. Then exhale, down through the nose. 1 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down. Now we're going to build onto that. Inhale the arms up. On your exhale, you're going to keep those palms together, tip over to the left side, actively pressing through your right foot. So you get a nice side stretch there. 1 more inhale here. Then exhale, stand nice and tall. Inhale over to the opposite side, pressing deeply through the left foot, feeling that stretch through the hips. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, open up the arms and slowly swan dive to a forward fold. Now, if you're really tight in the low back, really tight in those hips, you'll widen the feet and bring a little bit of a bend into the knees. Hang here, let the head hang heavy, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. This is the best pose, in my opinion, for all ailments of the lower back and hamstrings. So let's stay here for a couple of more counts. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Again, if you need to bend the knees, take that bend. Listen to your lower back, listen to your hamstrings. 1 more inhale. Head is heavy on your exhale. And then go ahead, soft bend in the knees, slowly roll yourself all the way back up, visualizing your vertebra 1 at a time, stacking you nice and tall. Inhale those arms up, palms touch. Again, lean over to the left. Exhale to center. Lean over to the right on an inhale. Exhale to center. Open the arms, swan dive, fold forward, nice and slow. Lower down, head is heavy. On this next inhale, lift up halfway, hands coming to shins, aiming the crown of your head forward, nice and long. And then fold forward. Soft bend in the knees. On an exhale, roll yourself up, inflating nice and tall. We're going to reach the arms up. Once again, palms touch. Hands lower down to the center of your heart. Adding on, so inhale, reach up, palms touch. Tip over to the left. Inhale. Exhale to center. Tip over to the right. Inhale. Then exhale to center. Slowly lower the arms down, swan dive. Taking your time, just enjoy the movement, let your head stay heavy. On an exhale, come up halfway. Pause here. Now, we're going to just gently rock forward and back through the front and back ends of our feet to the toes and the heels, slowly opening up our hamstrings. Now, as you rock forward and back, try to keep a long spine, lengthening through the head. And then on an inhale, you're going to lower down, hands coming to the floor. If they can't come to the floor, that's fine. Just take that bend in the knee. Bringing your awareness to your right knee, you're going to bend your right knee. Right hand to the floor and open up with the left arm looking off to the left. Breathe here for 3, 2, on 1. Lower your hand down, center your pelvis. Shift your weight into the opposite leg, bending and then opening up with the right hand, looking off to the right, and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down, fold forward. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. On your next inhale, gently bend the knees. Let your exhale once again roll you up, inflating you nice and tall. Take your time. Feel your belly hug in towards your lower back. Arms reach up, palms touch, hands lower down. Now let's heel toe the feet closer together so they're about the width of your pelvis. Let's get a little bit more active here. So inhale, reach the arms up. Slow swan dive all the way down. Lift your hands up halfway, letting them find the shins. Press into the shins, lengthening out through the spine. And then exhale, fold forward. Now you're going to bring your awareness to your right leg and step your right foot back at an angle, bending through the left knee. Reach your arms up, coming into warrior one. For those who practice yoga, you should be familiar with this. If you're newer to yoga, just go ahead and extend those arms nice and long. Press through the back foot. Breathe here for 3 counts. Belly is in. Soften the shoulders. 2. On 1, we're going to go ahead and open the pelvis, opening the arms to warrior 2. Now your extended arm behind you is going to snake around your lower back. Flip the front palm and then reverse your warrior. Looking up to the sky, check in with the shoulders. Let them stay soft. Don't crunch them up to the ears. Breathe here for 3, 2. On 1, you're going to keep that arm behind you, but you're going to lower your other arm, resting it on your quad. Think of an invisible force coming to that top shoulder and gently pressing that shoulder back. So you're opening up. If this is enough for you, you'll stay here. If you want to go deeper, this front leg is going to straighten and then maybe even reach down to the floor. You're still keeping that other arm wrapped around to help open up the shoulder. Breathing here for 3 counts. 2. On 1, you'll extend that arm now, opening it up. Big inhale. And then on your exhale, bend that front knee once again, bringing yourself up, finding that reverse warrior. And then go ahead and stay wide in the feet. Bring both hands to your hips. Pause here. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Palms come together, and you can either hop or step forward, bringing the feet side by side, hands lower down to the center of your heart. So let's go ahead and do that on the other side. Bring those feet pelvis width distance. Again, you're welcome to keep your hands at your heart or down at your sides. Reach the arms up on an inhale. Palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Take your time. Again, if your low back is really tight, just bring those feet wider or bring a bend to the knees or both. On an exhale, come up halfway, lengthen the spine long, pull the belly muscles up and in. And then once again, bow forward. Bringing your awareness to the opposite foot or the left foot. If you were with me, you're going to extend that left leg back to a 45-degree position. And then reach those arms up, finding your warrior one on the opposite side. Bend through that front knee. Actively press that back foot firmly into the back of the mat. Inhale. On your exhale, belly is in. You're going to open up, finding your warrior two. Make sure that that front knee is staying over the ankle. Don't let the knee collapse inward because that can torque the knee and we don't need to do that. You're going to snake the back arm behind, front palm flips, and reverse your warrior. Draw the belly in, soften the shoulders, relax the face. Inhale. On your exhale, lower that forearm down. Open up. Think about that invisible force just pulling the shoulder back. And open up to the opposite side. On your next exhale, you can straighten that front leg if that's available and let the hand draw down towards the floor, or it can rest on your shin. And finally, inhale that top arm up, big reach. Exhale through the nose. On your next inhale, go ahead and once again, bring that top arm behind your spine. Reverse your warrior. And then go ahead and turn those feet wide. Keep those hands at your hips. And then inhale, bring the arms up. Now, again, you can keep the palms together here and step or hop the feet. Side by side, lowering the hands down and pause. Let's close our eyes here and just take a moment to connect to what we're feeling, how the feet are connected to the ground. Check to see if there's any tightness in the body, the shoulders, the hips. Allow the eyelids to get heavy or close. 3 slow, steady breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath, inhale. Exhale. If the eyes are closed, let them open up. You're going to go ahead and bring your hands to your sides. So now, what we're going to do is I'd like to go ahead and just bring the hands to the hips for a moment, just to get into the lower back a little bit. Your thumbs are going to reach behind the back of your pelvis, and keeping your feet at least hip-width distance, or again, slightly wider if your balance is a little tricky for you today. We're going to roll the shoulders back so the chest is open, and on an exhale, you're going to press the pelvis forward, and we're just going to go into a little mini back bend here. Now, as we press the pelvis forward, we're shifting that balanced area of our body forward so it doesn't help us, so we don't fall back. And allowing the shoulder blades to hug together, just open up the heart, listen to the neck. If it's not comfortable to drop your head all the way back, don't do it. Just allow your chin to lift up to where it is comfortable for you. Take an inhale here through the nose. And then on your exhale, gently stand up. Now we're going to add a little bit of a chest stretch to that. So you're going to clasp your hands behind the base of your pelvis. Some of you might have really open shoulders, and you may be able to keep your palms together the whole time. If not, that's fine as well. So roll the shoulders back. Let those clasped hands push right up against the back of the pelvis. Push the pelvis forward. And then as you find that back bend, think of an invisible force gently wrapping itself around your wrists and pulling your arms long, opening up the chest. Only drop the head back if that is comfortable for you to do. Soften the brow and connect to your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hug your abs in as you stand up nice and tall. We're going to bow forward. Keep those hands clasped. Bow forward. Your feet can stay the hip width of your pelvis or go wider as you then lift those clasped hands up, looking between the legs. Head is heavy. And again, that invisible force is doing its best to lengthen those arms and breathe for 3 counts. 2. On 1, gently release the hands down. Come to an elbow clasp. Grab onto your elbows with your hands. Sway side to side like an elephant swaying its trunk, just to loosen things up. Breathe again for 3, 2, and 1. Stay in this forward fold position, and then you're going to gently make your way down to hands and knees. And then come to kind of a kneeling position here. Just pause, let your hands come to your hips, or you can rest your hands comfortably in the center of your lap. Take an inhale here. Exhale, soften your muscles. Soften the eyelids, inhale. Exhale. Now, opening the eyes, if they closed again, you're going to come up tall onto the knees. If you have tender knees and you got a blanket or a pillow you want to stick underneath your knee, you're welcome to do so. We're going to shift our way into the right knee and step the left leg forward. Hands staying at the hips. We're going to just gently saw forward to get a nice inner thigh stretch and then come back. Now, if your balance is a little wonky and you happen to be by a chair or a couch or something, you're welcome to rest your hand on that. You can also bring your hands on the front of your thigh and just gently go forward and back. Just a couple more. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Stay back here. You're going to flex at the ankle, lower down, nose to knee stretch, and flex through that front ankle to really wake up the calf here. For 3 counts. 2 and 1. Gently come forward, just come into a low lunge here. Inhale. And then exhale. Build yourself back up and bring that front knee down. Let's move on to the other side. So shifting your weight onto the opposite knee, you're going to go ahead and plant that front leg forward and then begin that sawing motion using whatever balance you need. If you are wonky on one side more than the other, that's perfectly normal. You just want to hug the inner thighs in towards each other. That helps stabilize the pelvis as you saw forward and back. So even though the legs are not next to each other, it's like you're squeezing a giant beach ball, as if they were next to each other. And that creates better stability for your pelvis. One more inhale. I'm going to bring my hands to the front thigh here. And then I'm just going to hold here, find a nice big stretch, soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. On your next inhale, gently begin to bring yourself back, pushing the hips back, flexing through that front ankle, nose to knee stretch. And breathe here for 5, 4. Really push that hip back as you breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come forward, find your low lunge. Find your low lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, coming back up. Bring both knees together. And you're going to sit back, extend the arms forward, child's pose. Staying here in child's pose. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.